warm welcome to all of you. And today it's about Salesforce Net Zero Cloud. Let me first introduce ourselves. It's Yannik Bienefeld, consultant at Covis, and my name is Uwe Eilers, head of sales and marketing. In fact, Yannik is the one with the know-how, and I'm just as a head of sales and marketing. I have to speak a few words. And, so if you really have questions about Net Zero Cloud, it's Yannik, and well, maybe you can ask myself as well. Let me first introduce Covis shortly, briefly. Covis is founded in 1986. Meanwhile, we have locations in Düsseldorf and Athens. We are 131 employees. I think we are a bit more already, so it's always changing, and we are growing constantly. For over 30 years, we've been developing individual solutions for our customers, mainly in the area of CRM, and therefore we have become a Salesforce partner in 2017. Why do I talk about CRM? Because we talk about Salesforce Net Zero Cloud, and Salesforce introduced the Net Zero Cloud a few years ago. Is that right? Yeah, about 2 or 3 years ago they started with this project. And as Covis, we meanwhile took the Net Zero Cloud as well for ourselves, for our first project inside, because we have customers like Deutsche Post, DHL, or TÜV Rheinland, big companies, who already forced us to report our footprint to them. And so even our management decided, well, okay, that seems to be an interesting topic, and we have to do that, as it always is. At first, it is a bit like, okay, is that really interesting? Or meanwhile, they know it is, because our general manager spent several weeks just to report our data to these companies. Meanwhile, it has become a very interesting topic for DHL, TÜV Rheinland, Sievert, and Chemie and Corenta. We put them here because working in the chemical area, the chemical industry is very interesting for them too. And so we work with them on that. And so that's how we started into it. As a Salesforce implementation partner, we then decided maybe it's very interesting to do this reporting on Salesforce. And when they introduced the Net Zero Cloud, the decision has become pretty easy, because then we just used it. And so we started with our Covis Net Zero, and I think that's where you come into the game.
That's my point. Yeah, warm welcome from my side. I will go on this side. It's a little bit easier. Let me start with one quick information. I passed my bachelor study this Monday, and my topic was Salesforce Net Zero Cloud for our company, for the Covis. And I was the project owner of this project, and that's our little internal Net Zero Cloud project, which I implemented. And I want to talk about the challenges I've got. Set up the cloud was quite easy, because as an implementation partner, we have the possibilities to get these clouds much easy. And the biggest conflict in my project was the evaluation of emission factors. So I talked with our customers, how they do this, and to spot the highlight of the importance of the emission factors was a big thing. After that, we collected the data into Excel files, Excel sheets, and stored them into different categories, scope 1, 2, and 3. And then we imported the data to create data sets in the cloud, in the Net Zero Cloud, to calculate the data. The Net Zero Cloud is based on data sets from different organizations who share their experience, who share data to give the exact CO2 emissions out of your data you get into the cloud. And after that, we can visualize the data in type of reports and dashboards to influence our, because I want to influence our business processes and create new goals, new company goals in case of sustainability. If there are some of you don't know Salesforce, it's a software provider of cloud computing software who provides software as a service and platform as a service. And as Uwe said, it's a CRM. So the key fact is we are also using the Sales Cloud in our company, and we can get the data to connect. So, for example, Uwe, sales manager, went to a customer, and the data he tracked in the Sales Cloud are also in our Net Zero Cloud right now, because there are, for example, Scope 3 emissions. They have to go to the customer, and this and Salesforce distribute their product via license model. Then, about Net Zero Cloud, Salesforce Net Zero Cloud in general, in August 2019, the Net Zero Cloud is presented at Climate Week in New York. And after that, I don't know if someone of you are using Salesforce in the moment right now. They are released it as a managed package, so you can get the app free, where you are allowed to get the app free and get it into your own software completely free. But then there is so much interest in this cloud that they are presenting this as a core app. It's an independent software, so you are not you don't need, there's no need of any other Salesforce product. You can connect to each other, but it's not able, thank you. And in February 2020, Salesforce Net Zero Cloud is released as a core app independently. The cloud is based on Salesforce, so you got the functionalities, maybe you know, some dashboards, reports. You can customize your org, your software to customize it as to your company. So it's not a general platform. It's a possibility to be a general platform, but you can customize it. And you can integrate the data easily from other software to other software. For example, you can get the data and put it into your website, for example. One interesting thing from our project was emissions planning. So there's a possibility to forecast your emissions based on the emissions you get you put into the cloud, and then you got these scope 1 to 3 emissions in reports and dashboards, as you know. There are further features we using in our project. For example, OCR technology. For example, you got a bill from your energy use. You can scan this with your mobile device and load it into the cloud. The cloud will get in which time, which energy use are using. Science-based targeting. I think you will know what this meant to be. Then supply management, really important topic, because you got a scope 3 upstream and downstream emissions. For example, our customers really interested. Further features are also waste management and water tracking to be a sustainable company, and the emissions forecasting I already told you about. Now I talked a lot. Maybe we can show you some pictures. It's an individual business travel dashboard where you can see, for example, your emissions from travel by cost center. You can also customize all the things, and maybe you know Salesforce bought Tableau a few years ago, so they're using their functionalities. One screenshot I put into this presentation is a report from about the emissions forecasting. There you can see the years above, and regarding your data you put into and your goals. They are checking this. The same dashboard, the same report, just seen as a dashboard with your emissions. And for example, to specialize, here we can see EPA. I don't know if you know this. It's one of the organizations I told you about, who get the emission factor details to Salesforce to calculate your emissions. Yeah, there are also some Salesforce success stories right now. For me, the most important or the most special project is the Formula One project. So they want to be climate neutral till 2024. And yeah, because of the limit of time, feel free to ask if you have any questions at the end, or scan the QR code to get more information. Thank you.